Reverend Smith, how receptive have you found older kids and teenagers to be to practicing faith at home? Any suggestions there for folks who might be starting when their children are a little bit older?
Sure. So I think, when we talk about children's and youth ministries, sometimes we talk about people having a dominant hand. They sort of are in one more than the other. And for me right now, as a parent and also professionally, I have done more of a deep dive with younger children. So it'll be interesting to see how how life changes as my own children grow. And I have more of my own little focus group at home. But yes, through what people have told me, they do adapt the faith practices that I put out in the world with older kids. But in terms of advice or suggestions for particularly older teens, 14 to 18. The advice, I guess, that I would give that stands out to me comes from Stephen Argue, who's at the Fuller Youth Ministry Institute. And we were on a panel once a while back. He said something that really stood out to me. And that's that when parents have younger kids, a lot of times we tend to seek out support and networks and resources with other parents. And so we're like, oh, what time do you put the baby to bed? Or what time do you, what do you feed your infant? But then as our children get older, we start to have this sense that we're supposed to know it already, or we're just, on our own. And so Stephen argues that older parents often are dealing with the same issues, but then are not connected to talk about it. So I guess my biggest piece of advice would be, first of all, just to give it a try, because it doesn't, even if I were to say what somebody else told me worked in their family, it might not work for your family. So, to give these practices a try and see how it goes. I know that for myself personally, as an older teen and even into my young adulthood, I was always so grateful for an opportunity to do something that was even a little younger. So if my mom did an Easter egg hunt and just kind of said, ha ha, we're doing this, but you have to do it, it gave me that freedom and that permission to be young. So even if you feel at first glance that the activities seem too young, give it a try and see. But then most importantly, try to reach out through your pastor, through your youth director, and see if you can get together with other parents that have children in your same community and your same age to see what's working for them, because together, maybe you'll find those resources. So if you're feeling like you're all alone, maybe go back to how you went as a parent of a younger child when you were more willing to reach out and talk to other parents on the playground. Because you're not in the playground anymore, but there's still got to be a place, maybe it's the parking lot now, where you can interact with other parents and share those ideas.